Hey, Kendra.
Hi.
Hey, Pooh.
Wait a minute. I think I know you.
Yeah, you know me. Hey, girl.
This is the first time you've been on my show since that time.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, look, it's been crazy. Like, everywhere I go, they be like, you the one cussed out Kendra. I'm like, oh, my God. It's so funny.
Let me say this. Now, I was the only reason I didn't mind anything you said, but I'm gonna tell you in advance. Don't say anything about anybody other than me, because I end up hanging up on you because you spoke about my father. So now that's if we go too far. But anything you say about me, you know, I'm Michelle. So that's I just want to preference you. But you gotta turn off the TV.
Hold on. I'm not turning it off.
I don't recall him saying anything about her father in the first video. Now, mind you, this is the guy that she kept asking him what his age was. If y'all remember, I think she's going to play a clip of it. But I don't recall him saying anything about her father.
Me neither.
So I don't know if she misremembering.
I'm going to have to watch that again.
Or not. So I don't recall Kendra.
No, so. I don't recall him saying anything about her father either. I don't remember that.
J-Bands was out. He couldn't make it tonight, y'all. So he said.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, the views was popping. I'm like, hell yeah, we gotta do that again, Kendra. Like, we had people in the room, like, they was going crazy.
Well, let's say,
yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, so as long as you know you don't say nothing about anybody other than me, we can talk. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, we good,
okay,
girl. Your wig looking all right.
So here's the deal. You are the most popular guest to ever be on my show. I mean, hands down. If people don't know, this is the infamous Are You Really 29?
Mr. 29.
Okay, so let's start right there. Now, okay, I apologize. I can tell that my disbelief, you wasn't having it. But so if that was so that means you're 31 right now. If you was really 29 then?
Yeah.
So you're really 31.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Let me ask you this.
You want to see
Am I the first person that didn't believe your age?
It wasn't that. It was the way you went by and like how you was. I feel like you was coming for me. So my defense mechanism was like, oh, she want that.
Okay, listen, that's fair. Listen, like I said, I'm an open book. If I try you, you get the right to try me. That's why I literally, if people watched it, I don't know if you remember, I let you go on the whole time until you brought up my dad. I didn't like when you brought up my dad, then I had to hang up on you. But I let you go off. I said I'm gonna let him go off. But you know, people still. I'm not the only person that did not believe you were 29.
But you don't think that's rude? That at that time, the way you was coming off and trying to be funny, because at the end of the day, like I was saying in that video, you have people that look up to you and respect you, and us as Black people. Why do we have to do that to each other? You feel me?
Okay. So, okay.
Do you feel him, Kendra?
He want Black empowerment now. That's what he's saying. Look up to brother, please, man. I mean,
who is
bro,
looking up to Kendra? Please don't. You know, it just,
he'd be hard pressed to try to convince somebody he's 31 years old.
I mean, we all didn't believe that he was 29 back then.
Still don't.
Now the way she went about it was rude. Okay. You could have, okay, when he said 29, that's all you have to do. It's like she kept going on and on and on. Like, you're doing way too much. And you know, this is Kendra. She do way too much. Like, and then he got pissed off at you, rightfully so. Like, you keep asking him, and you asked him 87 ways whether or not he was 29, and he told you he's 29. And then what does it matter to you then? Just let whoever he trying to date find out whether or not he 29. Because
Right.
if that point he lying, then he lying. There's all these 304s be on here, single mom be talking about she really got 3 baby daddies, but it's actually probably like 5. You don't be questioning them like that.
True. That's true. And
How
if you
many
don't
kids
believe
you
me, you don't
got?
believe me.
How many baby daddies? I don't believe him either. But
I mean,
we don't have to keep going over and over and pressing the issue.
The nigga look like Joe Jackson granddaddy. Like not Joe Jackson daddy. Michael Jackson great granddaddy. He got a Jerry curl. He looked like something out the goddamn 50s.
He do. Because I was just about to say he was born in the 50s. Like
word. Like, I mean, come on now. 31? Come on now. But whatever.
He looked like he sung with David Ruffin and them.
Blue Notes, Harold Melvin and them type of characters and all that. Lord,
the OJs.
Oh man.
I received that.
Like that was corny.
Well, no, I don't. Well, I won't say that it was corny, but I do. I do honor your emotions and your feelings. I do that. Now, what I will say is, right, bring the camera down. I get people who lie to me all the time, right? And ever since then, I try to just give people the benefit of the doubt. Literally 2 days ago, I had a guy on the show, and he told me he had no kids and all these things, and I didn't believe it. But I didn't call him out. And as the interview progressed, his lies started to unravel. So 2 things can be true. I have to honor your feelings, and I do apologize genuinely to you if I made you feel a certain type of way. And on the other side, I'm meeting people in the moment. So a lot of times I might not believe something, and then
let me ask you something.
So, but I will say.
But if you're just a host and you're not, you know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. Why do you have to believe it? Why do they have to pass the belief to you? You wouldn't be dating this brother. You wouldn't be dating the women that come on your show. I mean, if you're not gonna do it for everybody, like don't do it. You should not. If you don't believe him, you don't believe him. But he still would be a guest on your show. Okay, you're gonna come up here and say something that's not true. Whoever you're gonna date, they're gonna have to go do the research and figure that out. Like that's on the person that wants to date him. Why does everything have to come up under your nose and you gotta understand it and believe it and all that? You say you just the host.
And she just present them to the world.
Right.
So present them with flaws and all, and if they lying or not.
Yes, it is what it is. Like let the people do the due diligence. Like you're not law enforcement. You're not a lawyer. You're not a judge. Like so.
And she barely is a journalist. I don't even believe that. So that's that.
Right. So I mean, come on. Why do you have to believe it? If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. Okay, we're gonna present you anyway. Okay, he says this and this and that. Allegedly, you want to even throw that on there and keep going for your own protection. Whatever, if that's what you're doing, but they gotta break it down. Well, some people gotta break it down to you, and others could just say something, flip it, and you don't even pay it no mind. Like nobody, they don't have to pass the belief, the Kendra belief bar, and prove it and plead your case and give you the bloody details. I thought you was just the host. Come on.
And then she talking about people lying to her, but she lying to herself with this skin tone. This is not Kendra's true color. What this look? She looked ghastly, like
right. That cowardly lion fur you got on.
It looked like she's seen a ghost. Like, all the color go out of you in the movie when you see a ghost.
Drain out. Scooby-Doo. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. And then, like you said, the cowardly lion, whatever this is, a bird outfit.
I don't even know what that is.
What is this? And then you got the mane on.
Yeah. And it's color coordinated. It looks like a lion.
Yeah, it's all the same tones going on here.
Put them up.
But you talking about somebody lying to you. You lying to yourself. When you would
in
put
that
this little
lion
goo
outfit,
on,
put that little lion outfit, you lying to yourself.
when you put this on, you lied to yourself. And that makeup, whoever did your makeup lied to you.
Your whole life is a lie, really, Kendra.
And you trying to cover that throat because that throat will reveal your true color.
And them hands.
She about the same color as this brother.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now that I think about it, her real color is the same color as this brother.
Right.
He
Proud
might be
black
lighter.
woman. Right. Right. Making herself up light skin. Like, yeah, come on. They ain't got no closer foundation than your skin color. Why you gotta look like a Chinese woman? Like, come on, man. Get out of here.
Oh, Lord.
This. I honor your emotions and I apologize to you if you really, truly felt away.
Yeah, because I was just like, dang.
Apologies.
And that's what's wrong with, and like, it's a lot going on in the world, and we fight it's different fights we fight. We fighting the white man, we fighting the government, and we fighting each other. When are we gonna come together and fight these other people? You feel me?
Can I say this? And you are right. Listen, I want to say a couple things.
Freedom fighter? I knew he was from the 60s. He's a freedom fighter.
He fighting them dainty demons.
Oh, we ain't even get to that. He ain't never did the interview. I know we know what he's looking
booty
for.
warrior demons, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fight on, brother. Fight on.
Brother he never got to do the interview, but I think we could all guess what he was
ascertain what he's looking for.
Right. Oh,
talking about we fighting. We know what you fighting.
Can be true. What you're saying is true, but you also know this is the internet, right? So we know how this works. Even in this moment, you call me. I call nobody. Everybody that's ever been on the show has decided to call me and push that button.
Because that's the reason I called you, because
but hold on, let me finish. But when you call this show, we are not new around the block. You know what you're getting into. So you are correct, but at the same time, you know how we do over here. And for you to, and again, I want to be gentle, but I wasn't the only person that was shocked that you were really 29. Because people are still asking me, how old are you now? Like, they're still saying that in the comment section.
31. And
this would be like a white person saying, okay, let's say you stumbled into one of those triple K meetings and then they called you all type of ninja. Hey, I want to sincerely apologize for calling you a ninja. But you know when you came over to this triple K meeting, that how we do it. So I don't even know why you came over here. If you can't handle me calling a ninja, why you come over here? That's what it sounds like to me. Right. That would be the equivalent.
Right. That's true. That's
Kendra.
true. And
so you think your show is toxic? Is that toxic that when somebody come over here, they may or may not get disrespected?
And it is what it is. Well, everybody else called you nigga. That's why I called you nigga. It wasn't just me. Everybody else did it. That don't make it no better or no more right. Like
she's saying that you look old, so ain't nobody else told you that you look old.
I'm sure you hear it all the time.
Now you try to justify it. You can't tell me that nobody else told you that you look old. I'm pretty sure his brother look every day in the mirror and he know how old he look.
He know what era he from. Doo-wop, Motown. He look like
he had this face his whole life.
Oh man, a baby like that? Oh man. If he rolled up with no.
He had this face his whole life, so he understand. But you gotta draw attention to it. You know, sometimes people got insecurities. They know.
Right.
If the big girl, she knows she big.
Right.
He know he old in the face.
He know that.
He grew up all his life being old in the face. And if he look like that, what his daddy look like?
I mean, right. I know his daddy old.
But you had to keep pressing on it. Like you had to keep pressing on it. Like, mind you, he's a guest on your show. Like, you ain't got no common decency to treat nobody with respect on your own show.
Right. And
he called into your show.
She can't even apologize. Like, she gave a fake, half-hearted, bullshit ass apology. Like, that's piss poor. That's not even a real apology. It's crazy. She's hubris, no humility, like no humanity. Like, she looked down to people. She wouldn't apologize to them. If you heard her, she said it in a slick way. Like, I apologize. You got upset, like, or whatever. Like, you was offended or whatever. Not what I said. If I hurt you or something like that. That backhanded apology is what it's called.
Yeah, she only apologized because he came back to the show. She didn't issue an apology to him like during that time. What has it been, 2 years? She didn't issue an apology during that time. It's because he's back. Now she wants to apologize.
But
and so you telling me, go ahead.
We'll find out. She didn't mean that. You see. You see.
So you're telling me that this man, he can get an apology before Poppy Dan.
Justice for Poppy Dan, for sure.
Still no justice for Poppy Dan. So Poppy Dan would have to go back on the show and then confront her, I guess,
and give her. She's gonna give a half-hearted, BS apology. Now we don't want that. We don't want that kind of apology. We want a full, loud-throated apology.
Mind you, she didn't take this video down with Mr. 29. She put it all out. It's got like over 400,000 views. So she put that out for the world to see. She deleted the Poppy Dan video because she was trying to hide it. So you would apologize to the man that you and put him all plastered him out for the world to see. You apologize to him, but you don't apologize to the man that you know that you offended because you deleted the video.
You deleted the video, right? It's self-admission.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you don't feel like you keep questioning. And that day, I told you multiple times, I don't know how I had to put it to you. I gave you my date of birth. You should have put it together, sister. That's all I'm saying. But we good though. I've
always been good. Are you good?
But the video was a key, and it was funny afterwards. Cause your face expressions, you was just like, oh my God, like what the hell? I was like, yeah, I got her ass. She thought she was gonna have me in the trick bag, and I got you.
Well, no, but here's the deal. You have to always remember, you don't got shit. That video can never exist if I don't want it to exist. Y'all have to know this. Let me educate everybody. This is my show. The video was out. Hold on. The video was out because I wanted the video to be out. I could have, that video could have never been shown around the world if I really felt disrespected. There are videos that are down and they will never
feel like you wasn't disrespecting me?
Like you did with the Poppy Dan video? You deleted it? Moving on.
I felt like I was in truly disbelief of your age, and I was challenged you there, and I said I do honor how you felt. Now that's why I said I do apologize for making you feel a certain way. But no, I was really in disbelief of your age. I really was. I was really in disbelief. And I think if you were honest, I'm not the first person that's been in disbelief of your age.
So what?
And that's why you were and that's why you might have been so defensive, and I get that. But you're acting like I'm crazy, like I'm the first person that's ever challenged you.
No, you're the first person that on Beyonce's internet trying to play with me and trying to be funny.
I was myself. Like, you know, I've been like myself.
Being rude and being rude to people. You think that's being yourself? No.
How about that?
I saw a couple more videos of how you interact with people, Kendra. That is not cool. You feel me? That is not cool. You don't have no type of coof about yourself when it comes
to. Well, here's the deal. Listen. I will say this. I genuinely don't have intentions to hurt people. I know that my facial expressions, people say this all the time, but I gotta be myself. And at the end of the day, you cannot call the show, or you could call the show. And there's a component of me, there's a component of the comment section, there's a component of the internet. And
no, but Kendra, you don't have. He's right. You don't have the coup to understand when that where you're pushing it too far. Like, okay, yeah, these might be your antics on the internet and things like that, but you don't understand when you push it too far. Like, you can't see it's like you can't recognize other people's feelings and emotions. Okay, look, I see that they getting frustrated. I'm doing way too much. Let me back off. You know, I'm doing way too much. Even though this is my show, but to be empathetic of someone else's feelings. Like, I'm not saying to quit your antics. People show up for your antics. That's what they show up for. Or, you know, maybe that's what people like. But you don't have to do it in a way where you can see if somebody's frustrated, where they're not joking back with you. You know, people can take jokes and they might give it, you know, they might give it back to you. But when you see somebody is frustrated and it's starting to get real disrespectful, you can back off. You know what? I see it's going another way that's not even how I want it to go. Right. She can't see that. And we have seen it countless times, like he said, with guests where you have taken it overboard. It didn't even have to go there because you got in your feelings and you got, I don't even know what be going on in her mind. Like
nothing. A lot
like,
of nothing.
Calm down. It wasn't personal. So mind you, she takes stuff personal and she gets in her feelings when you have like a personal statement towards her. But he's saying that I took it personal. And you can't understand, you can't be empathetic that he took it personal and give him a genuine apology. Just be say you apologize genuinely don't mean the apology is genuine.
Right. That's true. That's true. And because the way you are, that don't mean that that's correct. See, that's where you feel you beyond reproach. Like, nah, you shouldn't conduct yourself like that. You can be, you know, have your little quirks, and if you one of them type of people, but like you said, like there's a limit. Like these are supposed to be your guests. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you doing too much. Like, you could go have your jokes and have your say and all that, and oh yeah, whoop, whoop, and give them a little bit, but you don't know when enough is enough, and you don't respect the people that come on your show. So when you feel like you could talk down or say what you want to say, you're gonna do that. And that's where he took umbrage. Like, yo, you be doing that. Like, you be coming at people who call your show. These are your guests. That's how you treat your guests. That's insane. But you know, it's Kendra. Let us continue.
I just think that I can't apologize for making you feel a certain way, but I do think it's unfair for you to act like no one's ever not believed your age before. And that's the part you're trying to
be right now. You trying to be funny now. And
I'm not trying to be funny. No, I'm not, hold on. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to have you be, listen, I want you to be honest from your perspective. From my perspective, I apologize if your feelings were hurt. But from your perspective, I'm sure you can admit I'm not the first person that did not believe your age. That's all that I'm saying. You're acting like I'm the first person you ever.
You don't even know how to apologize, right? You never say, I apologize if I hurt your feelings. Like, that's like, I don't know. It's like a backhanded slight or something like that. But you would say, right, I apologize for hurting your feelings. That's how you apologize, Kendra. Or I apologize for what I said or how I said it. Whatever the offense was, you don't even know how to apologize. He's telling you it hurt his feelings. It's not if you hurt his feelings. He's telling you it hurt his feelings. So you apologize. I apologize for hurting your feelings.
And this is between you and him, irregardless of what anybody else said or who made him feel this or who might have said he had this 1950s Jerry curl or whatever was going on. It don't matter. Like, he's saying what you said and how you said it to him. He's a guest on your show. It don't matter what he hear in his day to day. Like, that's not the point. That's besides the point. That's like you said, like if somebody do something to them, I could do it to them because they did it to them. That's not how that works. Like if you did something, okay, well, you could deal for what you can deal for. You don't have to bring other people into it, dodging accountability. I'm not the only one who said that's not what he's saying. He's talking about how you're the host, you're Kendra G, you're the personality. That's what he tried to say. Like, yeah, you got influence. You shouldn't be doing people like that. And he's right to a certain extent. Like, but she's that mean girl. Kendra's a mean girl. Like, she was teased and called blackity black and probably all that as a child. So you see her aesthetic now. You know, you do that and it turns them into mean girls. She got teased, so she wants to tease people. That's all that this is. Let us continue.
Met that did not believe your age. That's all that I was saying. But I apologize that if the way I came across. So it's like you're not even honoring that. It's like you called me.
No. I respect that. A lot of people don't have the balls to apologize when they're wrong.
Shit, I wasn't wrong.
But two things. But then I wonder because now you're acting. I don't know if you're acting, but at the beginning you called it happy. Like people come up to you all the time and they're like, "Are you the guy?"
Yeah, they still do.
Right, but
I like
your ass out.
You said
not
what?
Because he was old.
I said they come to me all the time, and I like it.
Okay,
the attention, I think it's
so
hilarious.
Like it, but then, but how can you like it, but then call at me and be mad at me? Like, how can you like
can't
all
see
the
the
attention?
difference?
I'm checking the disrespect. That's what I was checking. I'm checking you. How I felt like you was disrespecting me.
Well,
that's all.
I explained now. Listen.
Okay, and we're past that. Okay, we passed that.
Okay. So now, since we never really did it, do you want to do the full interview?
I don't think so. I just want to get how I feel off, and you have a blessed day.
Well, I don't know how you feel because on one instance you're telling me you like the attention, and then the other instance.
The attention of me going off on you because you probably not used to people telling you about yourself and telling you when you wrong. That's the part I'm talking about. And when you're disrespecting a black man, how would you feel if somebody disrespected you in public? You would feel some type of way about it.
Can I respond? This is why I say that I apologize how you felt. I'm used to that. I'm a public figure. People talk about me for years. So my skin is a little different. Hold on again. And like I said, if I really felt disrespected by you, the video would have never got posted. I had to post the video. So I didn't feel a way by what you said to me. It was like, that was how you felt. It didn't bother me. If it bothered me, the world would have never saw the video. It's that simple. I put the video out there. I could have ended the video. Every video you ever see, I put out there. So it's
out there. So you can't do nothing about it. It's just
you called it happy that it was out there. You just told me you like the attention.
Yeah, but it's about respect. You don't respect people, and when people check you about being disrespectful, that's all I'm saying. Have more respect.
I have respect for people. I apologize for the way that you felt. Well, why you call me then, damn it? Like, what you want? What you want? Why you call me then?
I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing. I'm not being disrespectful. We're talking.
Okay, but what I'm trying
to
understand is this. Here's what I'll repeat.
Let's have dialogue, babe.
Well, I host a dating show, so either we're gonna do the full questions or we're gonna wrap. But what I'm saying is, when you called in the beginning, you seem happy and joyful, and you love that people still come up to you.
Well, you apologize. That's all I needed. You pussy asshole. Thank you. Good night.
Who, child? Where was the Plan B pill when your mama was pregnant with you? Where was the plan? Who invented the Plan B pill? You needed to be 31 years earlier. Whoever made the Plan B pill, I need you to call Michael J.
Dumbass.
I need you to go back in time.
The Plan B was invented yesterday.
His mama, okay? At a coffee shop. Okay, as you do this, the creator of the Plan B pill, here's all the things I need you to do. You need to call Michael J. Fox. He will bring you right to Back to the Future. That's what he does. You know, he can bring people back to the future. find his mom at a coffee shop. You gotta be a waitress. As you bring out her water, she gotta be like 2 weeks or 2 days pregnant with him. Put the Plan B pill in the water.
Oh God.
And we could erase all this shit. And it's that simple.
So her flipping that raggedy wig is her getting her shit off, I guess. Right? And the first thing she tells this brother is, I hung up on you because you said something about my pop. And the first thing she said is something about his mom's and all that. So he can't fire on you with insults like that, but you can fire on him with insults. Okay, cool. He was happy for the attention because of the results. Like the results was he was getting the points because he cursed you out, not because he was happy that you made him feel bad. That's two different things. Like, or whatever was the case. Like, or you was teasing him, so you think you was happy he was getting the attention, so he was elated that he was getting the attention because you teased him, so that he was happy you teased him so it could make for the attention. No, it was the other way around. You, whatever you did, you made him feel whatever way you made him feel, and he cursed you out, and the attention he got from the cursing out was what he liked. You can't distinguish the two. Another look dumb. Just mind is it's just not there. Like she goes on, and brings apologizes, but does the same thing she did last time. So again, like I said, was a half-ass apology. It was no apology there. She could have just said, "I'm standing on that. I didn't believe you 29 then. I'm believe you 31 now. You want to continue the show? Let's keep on, or I'm hanging up." A half-hearted fake apology to go on and do the exact same thing again doesn't make any sense. That's all I got to say. What about you, Queen?
So she said if a video bothered her, she would take it down or not post it. So that means that Poppy Dan video bothered you. That's one thing. Right. Then this whole dialogue about the Plan B. So you just described a situation where you would want his mother to be poisoned, because that would be that you're poisoning somebody. Slip the Plan B in there while she's pregnant with him so that he's never born. And why you don't want him to be born? Because he inconvenienced you. He cussed you out. Like, you act like he did like bodily harm to you or something. You are fighting with a dude on the internet because you didn't believe his age. You started this whole thing. And now you don't want him to even exist because you're bothered. Like, what type of world do you live in? People are going to inconvenience you.
Oh, well.
That's the world. You're 45 years old, acting like you're a teenager. Oh, it's my dating show. I do whatever I want. Like, yes, it's your dating show. Yes, you have agency, but that don't mean you just can talk however you want to talk to people. People have feelings. Like, probably in her mind, she really believes it's probably just, hey, the internet is not a real place. She probably don't even feel like these are real people that she's talking to.
Right.
Maybe that's how she thinks about it. These are not real people. These couldn't possibly be real people.
Right.
Because they're not in my everyday life. I don't see these people. Come on now. Because it's one thing to pop off and fire off at people on the internet like this. But what if you meet them in real life? God forbid something happens, and I don't wish it to anything that happens. But you can't just be fiery on the internet and then not be surprised that people might want to give retribution in real life. People take this internet stuff serious, and they bring it into real life. They shouldn't. This is just the internet.
Yep.
But people do that. So you have to be careful of how you talk to people. And I'm not saying that no harm should befall her, and they shouldn't do that. But you still have to be careful of how you talk to people, because it could happen. You don't know who finna run up on you.
Yeah, you be quote unquote out and about and all that, or whatever. You should be mindful. Again, if not,
Yes.
even if not for the internet, these are your guests. They come to
These
your
are
show,
your
your platform.
guests.
This is how you eat. You're not on the radio anymore. Maybe you should be a little more gracious. Not to say you
Welcome
should
me.
believe. Thank you. Yeah, you shouldn't believe everything they say, but you don't have to outright challenge and go at these hard line, stances like that. And if you're gonna do that to everybody. Don't do that to the brothers or whatever. The people that you don't mess with per se. But your little sisterhood, your little girlfriends that come tell you how beautiful you are, you don't have nearly no pushback. They could tell you any goddamn thing and you'll go for it. And that's messed up. But anyway, we've said enough about this. We're gonna leave that right there. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. If we were on base, off base. We are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated. Number one here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, coming out to this video. And y'all be safe out there. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Have a good night.